Hello, everybody. My name is Lena. I'm going to guide you through a 10-minute chair yoga practice focused on our core and our pelvic floor. So you're going to need a little slow-mo ball like this, or a pillow can work really well too. Okay, we're going to place that down. We'll come and use that in a moment. So really root your feet into the earth. We're going to start with a little breathing practice. Soften your shoulders. You can close your eyes to connect to your internal body, your internal landscape. Interoception. Just taking a moment to notice your breath. Your inhale and your exhale. Feeling your body expand and contract. Maybe placing a hand on your belly and one on your heart. And then start to feel yourself breathing into your hands. Breathing into your heart, breathing into your belly. And then gently placing your hands onto your knees. We'll move through some seated cat-cows. So as you inhale, looking up and gently arching your spine. And then as you exhale, you're going to round your spine, bringing your head down. So inhale to open and look up, and then exhale to round. Let's do a few more. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one. Inhale and exhale. And slowly make your way to center. We're going to lower one hand down and then inhale, reach it all the way up, and then exhale it over to the side. So coming into a little bit of a side stretch. And then inhale, come back through center. Bring your other arm all the way up and exhale it over to the side. Inhale, come back through center and exhale to lower.
Speaker not found.
Take your
LAPTOPOQMI0NVM.
And gently now, you're going to take your hand to the outside of one leg and then exhale for a little twist. And inhale to come back through center, exhale for a little twist. Inhale, come back through center. We're going to find our slow-mo ball, or you can use a pillow, and you're going to sit onto it. What we're doing is we're bringing more information, more awareness into our pelvic floor. You have 32 different muscles in your pelvic floor. So it's important to connect into this area of your body every day. And it's important to also be able to engage your pelvic floor as well as release and soften. So we're going to be focusing on both. We're going to be focusing on engaging and softening. So soften your shoulders and then just start to invite some movement into your hips. You can even place your hands on your hips if you want. So moving the hips gently from side to side, and then start to make some little circles with your hips. If you've never done this before, it may feel a little different. Okay, and then we're going to come into center. We're going to do some pelvic floor breathing, Anavati breath. So I like to teach this with the hands. I'm going to show you the hands first. It helps bring that connection deeper into the mind and help build neuroplasticity and really connect into our pelvic floor a little more. Sometimes we're a little bit disconnected or disassociated with that area of the body. So on the exhale, you're going to bring your fingertips together. And then as you inhale, you're going to open them. Okay, so exhale, we're bringing our fingertips together. And then inhale to open. Now we're going to bring in that pelvic floor breathing. On your exhale, you're gonna bring your fingertips together. You're gonna gather and lift your pelvic floor. As you inhale, you're gonna soften and release, okay? So exhale, bringing your fingertips together, gently gather and lift your pelvic floor. And then inhale, soften and release, the fingers open, hands open, exhale, gather and lift. Inhale to soften and release. You should also feel your lower abdominals engaging as well. We'll do a few more together. Exhale, gather and lift. I like to do this with the eyes closed. Inhale to soften and release. I can really connect into that area of my body. Exhale, gather and lift. Inhale, soften and release. Exhale to gather and lift. Inhale, soften and release. Last one. Exhale, gather and lift. And then inhale to soften and release. Just take a moment to pause, maybe a little wiggle or movement wants to come into your body after. Very important to listen to what your body needs. We're going to come off of that. And then just take a moment to feel into your pelvis, your pelvic floor. Maybe there's a little softness there. I'm going to place the ball in between the legs. You want to come more to the edge of your chair. Nice long spine. And then on your exhale, you're going to squeeze your ball. You should also feel your core, your pelvic floor engage. Inhale, soften and release. Exhale. You can use a block if you don't have a ball. Exhale, gather and lift. Inhale, soften and release. Two more. Exhale as you squeeze. Inhale, release. Last one. And release. And we're going to let that go. Place that to the side. Coming into a nice wide-legged forward fold. So you can bring your feet a little bit wider than your hips. And then from here, arms can come onto your thighs. You can soften here. You can stay here. Perfect. Bring your head down. Explore a little bit of movement into your head and neck. And then if it feels okay in your body, you bring your hands down to the ground, or maybe you bring them down to a block. Take 3 breaths here. Gently breathing into your back body. And then come up. Slowly bringing your hands onto your thighs. Bring your body up. I'm going to end this short little practice here again with hand on the belly, one on the heart. Soften your shoulders. A nice cleansing breath. Inhale in through the nose. Breathe it out, let it go. And then taking a few breaths into your heart and your belly. Allowing your forehead, your tongue, your jaw to be soft. Gently allowing yourself to soften and melt into your chair. And connecting into your breath. Rise and fall. Inhale and exhale. Slowly either bring your hands onto your legs or an Anjali Mudra at your heart space. We're going to gently bow head to heart, connecting qualities of the mind with the qualities of our hearts. Love, compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, and acceptance. knowing that we are whole and complete exactly as we are, honoring the love, light, and beauty that resides within each one of us. Namaste. Have a good day. Thank you all for practicing.